Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, people, to this very grey Wednesday in London at the moment. Welcome to LABRISH. This is our show where we talk about our favourite reality TV shows, and at the moment we are talking about Love Island All Stars episode 23. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm all things sugar and shade, Sade. Hey, and I'm here with.
I am Nana, aka the Black Fairy.
Yes. And before we get into it, guys, make sure you book that like button, please. You guys have been doing so well, though. I'm not going to lie. I had a little look and I was just like, oh, our likes are doing all right. I love it. Seriously. Proud of us. Proud of you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So yeah, book the like button, get involved in the conversation, leave your comments. If you're watching this later as well, replay gang, leave your comments too. We love hearing what you have to say. Share with like-minded people, and of course, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. So therefore, if you're subscribed, you're going to get the notification bell, you're going to get it straight away, and you're going to know when we're live. Okay, so subscribe to your aunties can never, subscribe to Nana Evans.com, and subscribe to Hey It's Sade Salami. Okay, let's get into it. What is your one word to sum up this episode? Put it in the chat. Nana, go.
I'm going to be positive and say friendship.
Oh,
I liked the display of friendship. Yeah.
Okay, like with who and who?
Kaz and Toby.
Okay, cool. Mine was this is the thing. So like I have a couple. I have dry.
Yeah.
I have lacking melanin. I have phrases like, was this episode sponsored by Elon Musk? Like the diversity has left. Like what is going on? There's a couple of things. So annoyed. But so relieved as well, as Semyon says, relieved for Kaz as well. Oh, Nana, you are glitching a little bit.
Why has my internet decided to go crazy?
Okay, cool. Why are you trying to fix that?
Oh, yeah. I can hear you, but
you're very, very glitchy.
I'm on a
like
delay.
You're broad. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, while Nana is fixing that, Avis on Instagram is saying Bond. Appreciate that. Hey Gilda, hey Aaliyah, hey Daily Dial White. That's your one word. It is very white. It is very, very blonde in there at the moment. Oh my god, it really is. Where are we? Guild. Also, Guild, what are you saying there? What's your one word, Gilda? My one word. Just be real says home counties. Oh, what do you? Oh, because of the accents. Is that why? Sistream, thank you so much, guys. Make sure you book the like button as soon as you come in. Hey, Rads. Sistream saying Northern Hemisphere. Yeah, there's a lot of Northerners. There really are, aren't they? Seriously. I don't even know what's going on, but I'm happy that Joe is there. I can't lie. I was happy to hear like a London accent for sure. Gilda is like her what is relief. Devi is saying season finale. Yeah, I want it to be done this week. Me and Nana was just talking that before we went live. Like, yeah, it could have ended this week, to be honest. Like, I've had enough. Rad is saying Love Island treats black people badly. I feel bad for Kaz. You know what? I do and I don't. We'll get into it, but I do and I don't. Do you know what I mean? I feel like she had a good experience considering the situation, because it could have been much worse for her, to be honest. Hey Dami, how you doing? Erin, hey, how you doing? Liberation. yes. Oh, Dami J is saying boring. Nana, you back? Oh no, she's not back yet. Let's see. Just be also most of these village places have the one token black, usually mixed race person living amongst them. It's kind of true, you know. Seriously, it's kind of true. Sister is saying even in world terms, they've brought back apartheid back to South Africa in the house. Jeez. It's looking very blonde and white. It is like diversity was just like, hell, I don't live here no more, really. Michelle is saying the episode was triggering. In what way, Michelle? How was it triggering? Let us know. Hello? You back?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Amazing. Oh God, it's on my door again. Seriously, guys, it's so annoying that I keep on getting deliveries around this time. Like, it's very, very annoying. That's just gone through the post, so that's fine. I'll pick it up later. Okay, so yes, there was a lot happening in this episode. We had, yes, the sunsetting of diversity. It seems like diversity is not here for 2024. Do you know what I mean? In the recoupling, we had Kaz obviously leaving the villa, and we had Georgia S getting upset yet again. Oh, Nana, what was your word? Sorry, remind me again.
My word was friendship.
Oh yes, friendship. Yeah. We did see that with Kaz and Toby. Okay. Also, as well, like I don't know about you, but you know sometimes like we pick up on the music. Have you noticed how much rock music they are playing in this? These. Yeah, I'm just like, again, I know who this is for, but I'm like, who is this for?
It's not for us. This season ain't for us.
It really isn't, is it? It's so rubbish. Yeah, Sophie. So obviously the twins enter, and so does Joe. Sophie's run to the twins. I didn't know they were cool like that. I didn't know they was like super friendly like that and everything like that. But so good for her. She says those are her best friends. Joe is talking to the girls. I was just saying, Nana, that I'm super happy there's like another London voice in there. Do you know what I mean? It makes me feel a little bit more at ease. But Joe's talking to all the girls. He's like, you know, it's nice to be back. Georgia H was straight in there. Is it nice because you snugged both me and Molly? Like straight away. She was just like, oh, she couldn't wait. Molly just starts screeching. It's like she didn't want anybody to know, but it was like too obvious now that she couldn't take it back. And you see Georgia S just almost like staring Molly down. Like, I don't know. Did you notice that?
He hates her.
She does.
Am I still glitching? I'm still glitching, isn't it?
A little bit.
You carry on.
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
I'm gonna change that up. Can you?
Okay, cool. So yeah, so we had Georgia. Yeah, so Georgia S just giving evil looks to Molly. You know, Molly does clarify and said, you know, the kiss wasn't recent, it happened months ago and everything like that. But you could almost see like Georgia S like with the ammunition loading. She knew what she was going to do with that. The boys was obviously talking to the twins. Chris figures out which one is which. And I think it was Daily Diet. No, those twins are not identical. Oh, I just read your second comment. I don't know about directed, but they've had a lot of alteration going on. But yeah, I feel like, you know, when I don't know what to call it, like when they get a bit of like filler and stuff and things like that, when it's too fresh, it just looks too fresh. I feel like it needs to settle, the lips need to settle, the cheeks need to settle. There's a lot going on with their faces. They look very different from how they looked when they first arrived in the season, when they first arrived as well. So they're having a bit of a chat. Joe basically asks the girls, like, is anyone married off? You know, Alto literally jumps in there straight away and just like, I'm single. Do you know what I mean? It's just like she has gone back to straight being a pick-me again. Kaz also obviously mentions that she's single too. And you know, I can't remember who asked him, but they was asking him, like, is there anyone that you want to chat to? And he was just like, you know, I'm going to keep my cards to my chest. I'm not going to say anything too much now. Oh, Just Be Real saying the twins remind her of Princess Fiona. Oh my God. That's funny. Mate, yeah, they look altered. I'm not gonna lie. Seriously. Sistrin, how old is Joe? You know, I don't know. I feel like he must be like late 20s. Does anyone know how old Joe is? Yes, Gilda, white chicks. I feel like I remember that people saying the twins look like white chicks like the first time round. I think, yeah. Devi is saying the White Clement twins. Yeah, they're definitely giving that vibe. He may be 27. That sounds about right. I'm not gonna lie, Aaliyah. It does sound about right. So it does make sense in terms of who he's kind of going for, I guess. So then they kind of swap over. So the boys talk to Joe and the girls talk to the twins. With the boys, Cal, you know, reminds everybody that he was actually coupled up with Eve on his series, but nothing came of it. They just chatted for a bit and that was it. And Casey is just overly excited. It's like a kid in a candy store. With the girls, Joanna is pushing for them to kind of say who they want to talk to, and they don't really give away much either. Sisha's in. Arachnid is such a thirsty bag. It was embarrassing her watching her go for Joe. Yeah. And to be honest, I feel like the producers are middling. I really do. Because it was way too beggy, for sure. You know, there was a funny moment with Joe when he was saying, you know, he's going to go and he's going to have to take someone's girl eventually. Do you know what I mean? So, like, hopefully you guys will understand. Toby was just like, no, we're not going to understand. They're having a bit of banter, which was kind of cool. And then they played, and it was like straight in, right? They're going to go and play this game of dares, which I think is generally so dry. Like, there's nothing going on in this series. It's literally the same thing again, dressed up in different ways. So there was so much saliva swapping happening as well. So twin one came up first, and she had to snog two islanders that she found the most attractive, and she said she chose Toby and Casey. Casey had to snog two people that he wanted to have a threesome with. He chose Joanna and Eve. I think he talked later about it, but he probably would have tried to get both twins if he could. Kaz, she had to snog who's most likely to cheat. She kissed Casey, and I don't even know. Does anyone know why she actually kissed Casey? Because it does seem a bit left. I probably would have gone for, like, you know, Josh. He probably would have been able to handle it. I don't even know who else is known for. Toby, he's known for cheating as well. So I really don't know why she went for Casey. It just seemed like a little bit of a cop-out to me. Yeah. It seemed strange. And Casey did take offense to that as well. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, I haven't actually cheated, and other people have. So it seems to be known who those other people are. Yeah, actually, yes. Syrian, I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Katie was disrespectful about the kiss with Kaz gave. He looked very stiff. Yeah. And like, she was like, come here, like, stand up. And he was like, no. Do you know what I mean? Like, I saw that too. I was just like, oh, this guy, he's really salty. Erin saying, I think she kissed Casey because of his past behavior. What? Oh, in the way that he's, oh, okay. I get it. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. But, like, what about Josh, though? I swear to God he's cheated, and I swear Toby has too. So, yeah, I thought he would have give. Yeah, seriously. Casey doesn't give off the vibe that he's not the commitment type, so I don't blame Kaz for her decision. Okay, fair enough. I just thought it was a bit of a strange one, and I thought it was just like, maybe because that's the I think that's the last person she kissed. So maybe she just didn't want to kiss someone else or something. She's not really, do you know what I mean, prepared to do it or something. But yeah, Sistrin is saying I think she kissed Casey because she wanted to and just didn't want to kiss any of the others. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, Erin, that's a point actually. She didn't want to hurt Sophie. That's true. Didn't think about that. Annalea saying Josh is definitely a cheater. 100%. 100% a cheater. For sure. Yeah. I thought he would volunteer himself. That's how much of a cheater I think he is. Hello, back again.
I'm back. Okay, I was listening though. I heard a bit. Yes, keep on going.
Cool. So yeah, just going through what happened in the dry game. Joe had to kiss the person he thought had the best chat, who he kissed Molly, and as Molly kind of says later, like, I don't have good chat. Like, yeah, she doesn't. He just wanted to kiss Molly. I think he was
wanted to kiss her.
Yeah, statement there.
Yeah, he fancies her, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Georgia S then jumped in. She's such a bitch. I'm sorry, she is, and I don't even use that word that much.
Oh, really? That's like one of my favorite words.
Really I know. It's already my vocabulary, but she is a bitch. Jordan saying that your internet's the enemy of progress or not?
It is. It is the enemy of progress. I don't even know. I need to change. I really do need to leave BT. And anyone that has been thinking about going to BT, do not.
Not in the East London area. Don't do it. Don't do it. So yeah, Georgia S jumps in and she's just like, was that your first time, Mo? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, Molly's like looking shocked, looking around. Like, it was like she had to mask straight away. Like, I can't really show my annoyance. Let me just try and smile through it. You know, Toby asks her to clarify because Toby is also up in this situation as well. And basically, Georgia S is just like, yeah, I just asked Molly if this was her first time kissing Joe. And then Georgia H jumps in and she's just like, it was in a club. It's not a big deal. It was just one night. That's it. Like, do you know what I mean? It was just one kiss. It's not a big deal. Callum is covering his face at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Because he's like probably trying to work out dates. When did this happen? And whether he could get away with more stuff. Do you know what I mean? And then Joe does chime in as well. He was just like, the kiss was nothing major. Do you know what I mean? And Georgia S is just like, yeah, sorry, babe, it just came out. Like,
imagine she had the front to actually say sorry after you've literally been a bitch in somebody's face and you're sitting next to her trying to hold her arm.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with Molly? Really needs to be like, hang on, what's wrong with this girl? Like, she actually truly hates me. I've done nothing to her.
At all.
I'll be scared.
All. Yeah, honestly, or like Molly, I don't know. I just thought, I don't know why I'm attributing like, you know, like a different kind of confidence to some of these girls, because Molly, I just thought she would have more to her and just shut it down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what yeah.
No, I feel you on that actually. Because somebody else would switch. I don't know. There's something with Georgia though. She has something over women. Like, it's weird. It's a strange one.
It is. It's very, very strange.
Should be well within her rights to tell her, like, why are you saying anything?
Yeah, move. Go and sit at the end. That's what I'll do.
Move.
Seriously. All in my space all the time. Eve, actually, was it Eve? It might have been Eve. I couldn't tell the twins apart at that point in the game. And why they both wore the same thing as well. It was very, very, very annoying. But I guess that's the point. Eve's one was who she wanted to couple up with, and she kissed Casey. Anton had to choose two people to kiss, and he chose Joe and Joanna, making a Joe sandwich, as they said. Georgia S this is how I know the producers. It's just that they're just playing it. George's S one was so lame. It was like, who would you introduce to your family? And it was Toby, of course. Sophie's one was who would you kiss other than your partner? Who would you like to spend a night in the hideaway with other than your partner? That was Chris.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. I think there's I don't know if that's completely dead. I don't know. Josh might mess up, and then she's definitely got an option. She
picked wrong. I think Chris should have been the one that she went for over Josh. But I don't know though. You know, Chris, I feel like Chris is a bit vindictive. And the fact that he wasn't first choice, I don't know if she could go back. I feel like he's one of those guys who'd be like, nah.
You think?
I wasn't first. Yeah, he's not an Anton.
Nah, he'll take her back in a minute. If he loses Joanna, he would absolutely take her back. He really would. And
I don't know.
But he would.
Let's see.
But I think he would make her suffer. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I do think he would do passive things. Like, do you know what I mean? But like, he would definitely take her back for sure. Because he'd be like, oh, now you like me, you know. Toby, again, producers, I think they're just loading up the questions for them. Who would you be with on the outside? Obviously, he kisses Georgia. Then Josh gets like kiss one person for love and one person for followers. He kisses Sophie for love. He did hesitate. I don't know if he was playing around. I don't know if he was playing around.
Like, this guy better not play in her face. Like, you need to kiss her. Like, that's it. That's the only one person. But yes, I'm glad he did. But he did look like he was looking around like I could kiss somebody else.
Yeah, like what the hell? And then for followers, he could kiss George S. And Georgia S being Georgia S, she couldn't let it lie. She couldn't take it on the chin, as he says. Like, she just couldn't let it go at all. Like, any moment for drama, she's there, like anything.
Yep.
And she genuinely looked like shocked, like, why would you say that? Why would you do, like, bro, do you really have to ask the question? Serious, it was ridiculous. And Josh's reason was basically like, obviously, you know, you was with Callum and then you switch, you know, like Toby said that you guys could have made it on the outside and you didn't. So if you guys had made it out on the outside, you wouldn't have been here. You would have been here. So it's just like, like, I mean, it's loose logic, but it does make sense. It makes sense.
It almost connects, but not really. But as a Fred to go down, it's like, okay. So he's not wrong. I guess he is like, you had something going on with people on the outside. It wasn't quite connecting and working. But you know that your relevancy goes up going in Love Island. Like, so you did come in here for followers. So it's fair to say that of everybody, he just decided to pick on you.
Exactly. It was all that is absolutely fair. And also, as he said, it's not that deep. Like, it really isn't that deep. Like, do you know what I mean? If what you have with Toby is real, why are you even worried about it? Do you know what I mean? Like, why? But she cannot. She's like a dog with a freaking bone. She can't let anything go. Like, you know, like for me, for example, like I don't always argue with people because what's the point? Do you know what I mean? Like, I just let it go. You have to learn to let things go, you know? Like, you just live it. If they want to be mad, let them be mad. You think I'm worried about it? I'm going to sleep. I live my life. Mate. Seriously, stay mad. That's for you. Serious.
Daily Dio has put in a really good point. He said he couldn't kiss her because she's his friend's ex. Like, that stopped him from trying when he first arrived. He just didn't want to, for real. It ain't like Josh has any type of morals. He would lip anyone. So for real. He just didn't want to. He doesn't like her. Is why she was saying, you're always trying to be my friend. I bet he isn't. But there's something else going on there.
Seriously. I just think like she should have just relaxed. Toby should have told her to calm the hell down rather than adding fuel to the fire as well. Do you know what I mean? It's just like Toby. And Joanna, yeah, do you know what I mean? It was just like, this is not thingy. But Georgia S was just like, I just want to clear this up. He was in LA, I was in York. I thought she was going to say New York at that point. No, York. How's it going to work? You know? And we've ended up here. Okay. I'm just like, really? Okay. I'm not.
I also want to know what Toby was doing in LA. I was like, that's interesting. What's Toby doing in LA?
But you know, like, is what's his name? Who's the guy with Justine again? The white guy from Love Island Games. Jack. Is Jack still there?
Jack. Yeah.
Yeah. He's
still going back and forth.
Oh,
he's been going back and forth, but he's been here though.
Yeah. Okay. Thinking. Has Justine come here?
No, not that I've noticed.
No, that would be cool. She did. But yeah. But basically, it's not that deep. But Georgia says that it's short. She's sore about it and everything. And yeah, like, I'm just convinced that no one can say anything about her without her fighting. Like, if you're not saying that she's cute or innocent or a good person, then she's fighting you. Like, you have to say that always. Yeah. The game is over and Georgia S is still annoyed.
Said that Justine and Jack are done.
No way! Seriously?
Oh, okay. Oh, Daily Dyer says Toby was kicking it with Johnny for a minute. Are you messing about, or was that really happening? I got to say a big up to Daily Dyer though. I watched a few of his videos and they are really, really good. And I concur from what Sonia Barley said. Please make them longer. Like, his summations are brilliant. Like, they're really, really good. Really good.
Oh, you know what? I did watch one as well, actually. I really liked them, but I get it. I get why it's short. I was just like, I understand why they are short.
I want more.
It's long. It's long. Do you know
I want more. I want him to go in.
Seriously. Subscribe to his channel. Do you know what I mean? Watch his videos so he can make more money so he can do that. But that's I get it, Dio. I get it. Where are we? Kaz and Tobes were just having a bit of a chat afterwards. Toby actually, to me, looks like he's over it. Like, the producers are like, have this conversation now. Do you know what I mean? He's just like, do I have to? They're like, yes, you do. Kaz is going to be with you. Have the conversation. Okay, like, do you know what I mean? That's what he looks like. He looks like he wanted to go to bed. Like, he just didn't want to have it. But he's, pretend annoyed with Josh, because he didn't seem like he's really annoyed at all, really. Do you know what I mean?
At all.
Yeah. And he was just like, Kaz was giving him a bunch of excuses and just playing to this nonsense. But I guess that's her boy, so I get it. But yeah, it's just, her point was like, a lot of these people are basically doing the same thing. So, do you know what I mean? Like, have done the same thing, but it hasn't worked out for them. So they're just a bit jealous. They're just hating a little bit. Do you know what I mean? They're just forgetting about these kind of things. And Kaz's words were just, pick your battles. Do you want to make this a thing, or don't you? Do you know what I mean? I don't think Toby wants to really make it a thing. Like, yeah.
No. And she was right. It was a dead convo. Didn't need to happen. But everything she said, because she is the narrator, it moved it along a notch. I was literally like, yeah, they really do have her narrating this. But it is like, why are you going to argue with Josh? You've only just backed down with all the boys anyway. It's like, this is dumb. Don't prove your masculinity to flipping Georgia on this one. But yes, at least Kaz got a scene,
Yeah, it's true. Before her departure, yeah, it's true. It's true.
Without that convo, we didn't see her. So,
Oh, mate. Yes. Thank you, Erin. Please, guys, if you're watching right now, hit the like button. Please. So Casey has a chat with the twins. Do you know what I mean? He talks about, like, they asked him about how things are with him and Kaz. I just thought this is a loaded question anyway. There's nothing going on. Why are you even asking? Casey, I'm just like, I I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But he's just like, yeah, I had a few chats with Kaz, and he's like, when you do find someone attractive, I was just like, you don't even need to say that. Or like,
No.
do you know what I mean? You didn't have to say that at all in any way. It's just like, it's not vibing, we're friends. You don't even have to talk about her attractiveness in any sort of way at all. That was it was almost like a passive aggressive way of saying, I find you guys attractive and not her. That's basically it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was horrible. Basically, yeah, he said that she's a good girl, obviously, except for her calling me, saying that I'm most likely to cheat. They asked him if he ever cheated. He's like, no, but where's my medal?
Lies. That, when someone's just lying, I was literally like, come on, Casey. Come on. Like, you're a liar. We know. Oh, Casey thought he was Hugh Hefner. He did. I don't like this kind of thing with twins, though. It makes me feel weird. I don't like
it's
that.
Ancestry.
Like, you can have both of us at once. Yeah, it's really icky. I don't like it. I don't. It just weirds me out. And I was like, oh my God, the fact that this is being played on is really disturbing. It's the only way to put it. Yeah,
the fact that this is that's their brand. And I just thought, like, because then Casey was just like, it would have been weird if I picked both of you for the threesome question. Yes, of course it is. It's a crime. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's disgusting, Casey. What are you talking about? Yuck.
Yeah, it's weird. No. It's weird. And why do people want to kiss siblings? Like, I just find it so strange for, like, his bragging, like, I managed to kiss 2 twins. Like, that's not
a weird fantasy.
That's gross.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah, it's a weird fancy. Dr. Ucha said, hello, I just came in. This episode was an email. It was. It really was. Morning, Dewey. Yeah, Toby has a chat with Josh. Kaz is there. I don't know why Kaz is there.
Because she needs screen time, because we know it's going to be bye-bye. They got a place.
Wait, was she there at that moment? I think she was there at that moment. I can't remember. At some point she was there. And I don't even know. It just seemed silly. Georgia S obviously was there as well. It just seemed silly. Toby was just like saying that, Josh, I think you choosing Georgia S, it was a cop-out. That's basically it. It's like, it was a cop-out. And Josh is like, tell me why. Do you know what I mean? Toby couldn't really give like a good reason. And Josh couldn't really give her a good reason of why he chose Georgia S anyway. Do you know what I mean? He just doesn't like her. Do you know what I mean? That's it. He doesn't like her behavior. Let me say that. He doesn't like what she's done. And I think he thinks that women should act a certain way, and he does not like that Georgia S is doing everything to everybody. Do you know what I mean? And also, she's not being honest. Josh sees himself as an honest person, and he's like that brutal honesty. He's not. But that's how he brands himself.
They're the same. Josh and Georgia S are the same. Yeah. That's probably why they irritate each other. They're literally the same person. They have done the same types of things. And also Callum is his boy. So, he's going to see it a little bit more like, you kind of really did pie my brethren. It's like, it's fair. Also, that thing didn't need to happen. Like, that chat, I was like, this is filler. Like, this is nothing.
She started shouting though. And I'm just like, why is no one pulling this girl up? Like, every time she has a conversation with someone, she is the one that starts shouting first. Like, she literally starts shouting at him. As my friend, it's morally wrong. Bro, we want to talk about morals. Seriously. And she's like, I don't care about me, but you came at us as a couple. Are you not in the couple? So you do care about you. What are you talking about?
Just so irritating.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. I'm ready for that phasing out. When somebody's had their 2-3 days and then we don't see them again for a little while, I'm ready for Georgia and Toby to have that moment where we just don't see them again. I can't stand her. As she was talking, I was
not
literally like, "Oh my god, this girl is just ridiculous. Like, it's too much. She's too self-absorbed. This is getting annoying now. Like, really, really annoying."
Yeah, seriously. It's really, really, really not on. Molly and Joe have a convo. Joe has got a bit of riz, man, and I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, oh, we've been missing this. This is cute. I like it. You know, it was kind of like a nothing conversation, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
it
talking
was.
about, you know,
It
what
was a
happened
nothing
in the game.
conversation.
Yeah, that was it. And he's just like, oh, I just wanted to kiss her. And, you know, they both agreed that you should take risks in the villa. Sophie, Josh, and Eve have a bit of a chat because Eve wants to know what Casey's on. Do you know what I mean? But then Joe comes over, talks to Paul Sophie, and he's like, "Oh yeah, because you messaged me." Sophie's like, "Relax, yeah, I responded to your stories."
Yeah.
I actually love Sophie.
I do, you know. I do. This season has been great for her because definitely in her season we didn't get her properly. Like I think she was nervous. This time she feels a lot more relaxed and we're getting way more of her personality. But yeah, that's crazy though, to respond to a story and somebody try and rebrand it like you messaged them. That's not.
As you said, crazy.
That's a lie.
It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It is a lie. Where's my head trying to mess me up? So Josh says at bedtime, Josh said he's going to take a few steps back with Sophie if she entertains Joe. I actually think that Sophie's and Josh's relationship needs supervision. Like, I feel like they should have someone that monitors them to make sure that Josh is being fair to Sophie at all times. Like, that's what I think should be happening. Chris is taking, I don't know, he was taking the twins' drinks orders for some reason. That was a bit strange. Wait, are we in the morning now? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so in the morning, Alto wasn't in the games, apparently. I was just like, I thought I saw her, but maybe I didn't. But
yes, I only noticed that she wasn't because she kind of said, like, so
she said it. Yeah,
during the game, I did not notice she wasn't there at all because there were so many blondes.
Yes, exactly. The sea of blondes, the wall of blondes. In fact, someone did say about like the whole South Africa thing. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, it's really bad, isn't it? That they're based in South Africa. And the house is full of blonde people. It's nuts. It's actually, the visuals ain't it, man. It's not it at all. Jess said that she will chat to Callum because she likes him from before. Sorry, guys. Let me just do what I'm doing. Joe will chat to Sophie and Molly to see what's going on. At this point, he doesn't know that it's not gonna go the way he wants it to do. And the twins, both of the twins at this point do like Casey. Do you know what I mean? Which I thought was weird. Very, very weird. I just didn't think they needed to vocalize. Maybe keep that between you and your twin power. Maybe have a psychic conversation. Don't need to say that at all, ever. Like, it's just weird. So yeah, Josh is obviously annoyed that Sophie didn't shut things down with Joe. And I'm just like, I just think I'm really confused. They've both agreed that they're open, though. Do you know what I mean? So what does that mean? What does open doesn't mean anything? Like, if they I don't get it.
I think it's the timing more than anything. So he's just shut things down with other Joanna, and then the next moment you're then being open to get to know somebody else. It's just the timing. If it was the other way around, it would be like, come on now, like, we made a fuss this way, and then next day you're again ready to be placed in a triangle. Can we not just see how it goes? I think. Because I don't care, and I think Sophie should do this to Josh, but realistically, it is out of order. It's iffy what she was planning to do. That's iffy.
It is. Especially with someone like Josh. His ego is so fragile. Sophie then talks to Joe, Joe's talking about, oh, would I be in your top 3? Sophie doesn't even answer the question. She's just like, I woke up this morning and yeah, I'm a bit more closed off than I thought.
Yeah.
Yo, love this guy. So I'm shutting it down immediately. Yeah, Callum and Jess, dead conversation. I think they were just basically saying the same things. She likes him, but I still think like if a dark-skinned black guy comes in, she's gone in a hot minute.
No, I don't get it. It's like, because I know they do have kind of different faces when you look at them, but I can't tell which one is which yet at this moment. But I think he said he had been coupled up with Eve previously in their season. And it's Jess now, the sister, that is now on him. Yeah, is that the way it goes? Okay.
I believe so, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, see this weirdness. I don't like it, but
weird.
Okay. All right. I wasn't getting that Callum was remotely interested in either of them. Really.
I think he would do it for Vance.
Yeah. I mean, he's got to stay in. He's got to be coupled up, so you kind of got to be open because there's nobody else. But I think if somebody else comes in that is a bit more Callum, he's dumping those twins because he finds them creepy too.
Yeah, and I second this because of Molly's reaction. She is unfazed.
Yeah,
she's absolutely unfazed. So I think, I don't think that is his cup of tea, to be honest. Sophie and Josh, they just round up their things that she shut it down. He's happy, they're happy. She was very cute in that conversation. She was like, you could tell she was nervous, like saying what she was saying. Someone said, was it Sonia Barley that says that Josh has White Walker eyes, yeah?
Oh. Yeah, I'd never thought that. He does.
He really does. He really, really, really does. And yeah. Also, all of them are burning. Their skin is burning. They're so red.
I was literally just about to say, and the thing is, the darker he gets, now I'm seeing it, that piercing. Oh my word. Yeah, they are like, they need to let them inside a bit more. This is an abuse at this point because these guys are crying.
They are. Even the twins must have been in South Africa for a while because they're burning already. Yeah. Especially one of them. Is it Eve? Eve, like you can like they're not identical because Eve is hella shiny and hella red.
When Daily Dio says you can tell them apart, Nana, it looks like one has to read for the other. I don't know. I see one has more of a structured face, as in one's face looks a bit droopy and the other's looks a bit more uplifted, but I don't know which one is which. I would say aesthetically one is more symmetrical than the other. Maybe I
think that might be Eve.
Yeah, Eve. Okay. Would you say Eve is a little bit more prettier? I'm being nice about it, but one is prettier than the other.
I think it's Eve, and I think that's why everyone remembers Eve. I think.
Okay.
Because they always say who's who, like, do you know what I mean? And they can tell. Oh, Jess is structured. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But one of them has got more filler than the other one, and it's like.
Yeah, drooping.
It's lumpy. Here.
I know what they've been saying. Eve is the one whose face is murked. I'm telling you, I was trying to be nice about it, but definitely one.
Not murked.
It is. It's like the dropped version of the other.
But they don't look the same. This is what I'm saying. From that last season that they were in, they don't even look the same. Their faces have changed.
They're trying, but obviously, with twins in it, it's environment, it's how you talk, it's all of those things. So they're trying, but one has been able to hold up a little bit better than the other. Jess was the one with Ched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave is the lip injection queen. Yes. Okay. Pull up their pic. I will do, Erin.
Oh god.
Let me do that. Let me do that right now. I love a screen share. Oh yeah, they are. Oh my God, seriously, look how much they've changed.
That first run, they're different, but yeah, they seem to get jobs from their Instagram. They seem to work.
mean, yeah, they do. Was it someone saying they do OnlyFans, right? Look at the difference. You see?
What in the?
It took you a minute. It took you.
I'm looking like, for a second, I need to adjust. Like, who are they? And then
crazy.
What?
Yeah, that's where they've come. That's how far they come. Mad thing. Their noses are completely different.
Yeah. The one
okay, so who's who?
So in the ginger picture,
yeah,
the one that is on the left-hand side, that's the one whose face I'm saying is more structured. Like
this one,
just a
this
bit
is
more,
Jess.
Yeah, it's
also,
just
then
more
Jess is the
symmetrical.
one. Yeah.
It's just a
She's
bit more put together.
But they're not smart. Okay, if this is their smile, like she's got more of a traditional, do you know what I mean? The cheekbones are higher, like her face is a bit wider, nose is a little bit more crooked.
Erin said go to the third picture.
1, 2, 3. This one?
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, that's Eve, isn't it? Is that Eve?
Yeah.
And that's Eve.
She's tried to match her, but it's just the face is formed a little bit better on Jess.
So this one's Eve. This one's Eve. Oh, so they're pointing out the botched face. That's deep. This one's Eve, yeah?
Yeah. Can you see it a bit?
Like, I can tell now. I can tell.
You can see it. She tried a little bit, but now I know who they are because I'm always like, one is prettier. They want to say it, but I'm sure she's probably had it all her life.
Eesh. Eesh. Hello?
Okay.
Serious. Sorry about it.
Oh,
sorry about it. Oh my God.
Yeah. Somebody said they don't like when we do these detours, but we like it, so
I just caught myself. I was gonna start cutting. Scroll away, bro. Like before you scroll though, but yeah, that was my notes. Jess and was it Jess and Casey talking or Eve and Casey? God, I can't remember. Actually, I don't care. That's one of them who was talking.
One of the twins.
Top lip was not doing all right. Anton and Georgia H, honestly, could have done without this. They just decided that they're closed off. No one cares.
No.
At all. So then we go into the recap.
They were. He gave it another name.
They're unavailable.
They're unavailable. Yeah. And we would prefer that.
100%. 100%. Recoupling, they start getting ready. Do you know what I mean? Wait. So yeah, Kaz, did you notice? So the theme was like black and red. Kaz was wearing white. Why?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I thought she was marked from the
she was leaving.
Because she was leaving. That's why. Do you think she probably knew as well?
Yeah. I mean, you're going to do the numbers. You're going to know I'm probably going to leave. Like most of the time, people know when their time is up. And I think that was going to be her exit dress. Like, I think she knew that was what she wanted to wear on her way out. So that's why she wore what she wore. And she looked cute. I was like, I love that. I love that wig on her. I think her makeup looked nice. I was like, no, you look cute.
Oh, Diana said that she dressed for her humiliation ceremony.
Her exit, that too. We could call it that.
Oh wow. But yeah, it was a piss take. I'm not gonna lie. The whole thing was a piss take.
Embarrassing.
Where am I? Yeah, it was super embarrassing. So we had obviously the bombshells go first. Joe picked Alto. I think producers told him to do it. Do you know what I mean? It was out of the blue. Even her, it was out of the blue. He said she was pleasantly surprised. I saw the fakest smile.
To her. That was like you've been forced, like somehow flipping, because Arabella was absolutely humiliated a few days ago. She's got to stay in longer. You got to pick her. Right. Yeah, you got forced.
They don't want it. Love Island don't want the expose. Do you know what I mean? They don't want it. But yeah, that was just weird. Jess picks Cal and Eve picks Casey, and then the boys are choosing again. Tom picked Molly, makes sense. Anton picked Georgia H. Sorry, Toby, Georgia S. Josh, Sophie. She was actually cute. I can't lie. I think that Kaz coached him into what to say as well. Like, that's my theory. Yeah,
I can see that happening.
Yeah, because he was saying she's beautiful, this, that, the other. He enjoys the days with her, all that kind of stuff. Chris picked Joanna. God, he just done a weird rant. He said that he liked the way her nose wobbles like a piss caterpillar when she's looking at him, like a weirdo.
He called her a creature. I was laughing. You know, throughout the whole of Chris's thing, I was literally like, this guy is a mess. But I don't know. There's something endearing about him. I am a Chris stan. I am. Yeah. That was a mess. That was Mitch level stupidity. Like, he said nothing really nice to her. But in his way, I bet he was, he thought it was cute.
She thought it was cute. She did too. He called her a beautiful creature. It was a very easy decision for him to. He even talked about past lives and stuff.
Well, he only went back 3 though.
No, he went 4. He did 4.
So the last 4. I was like, you are stupid.
He's so dumb, isn't it? He did say though, he whispered that he feels bad for Kaz because she was left up there. Do you know what I mean? By herself. Then she gets a text. And she reveals that she's leaving the villa. She had to read it herself. There are no more dark skins in the villa. They're gone.
We got no black. Over. Well, I guess two mixed race. Yeah, I don't know if
how do they identify? I don't know. So,
I kind of feel like they would probably say that they're mixed. So yeah, but we've got no blacks, not one.
No dark skins, and Georgia H basically was saying to Kaz, "Thank you so much for being a good friend in the villa." It's just like, because that was your role. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's super, super, super upset. Do you know what I mean? They're saying all the nice things, that she's an unbelievable girl. She's so positive. Do you know what I mean? Like, Kaz herself, she's just like, it's been a wild ride, but she wouldn't have changed anything. And I was just like, I have notes, Kaz.
For what she can hand over to the production team. Just humiliating.
Seriously. I have a lot of notes. Toby, starts crying, and then he basically tried to hide behind a pillar.
That was cute. I can't lie. I was touched. Toby, I got a little bit of love for Toby. But he went up again in this because I was like, you know what? He has always shown up for Kaz. So I've got to give him a little bit more praise. Like,
in this season?
Yes, in this season. That's not always the case for Black people on screen, especially with a Black man, that they're going to show up for a Black woman. So I have to praise him because that house is very white, and it would be very easy for him to just blend and leave Kaz to herself. So I liked that. Genuinely, it seems like they really have bonded and they are genuine brethren. And I was like, I like that. I like that he cried. Don't usually like a Black man crying on ITV, but this time I liked it.
It was cute, but I was a bit like, you're gonna see her in 2 weeks. Like, she hasn't died. Maybe it was just my mood yesterday, but I was just like, but like, relax. Do you know what I mean? I was surprised that Georgia S didn't make it about her. Like, I was so surprised.
Well, she kind of did. She also shed a tear, and then the camera went to her.
Oh yeah,
so she still had to
It's
be a
true.
part of it, didn't she?
It's true. So the exit interview, which I'm over these as well with Maya. Maya looked amazing as well, actually. Do you know what I mean? It was, yeah, I feel like it was a lot of questions about Tyler, about how she didn't expect Tyler to be in there, her spark with Casey, how it went really, do you know, out really quickly. And they asked her about Tobes and Georgia, and she said, sorry, Kaz said it's basically them against the villa at that moment in time, and actually they're very protective of each other. So yeah, she doesn't know what makes it love. No, it was like someone just said it. The questions were shit. Do you know what I mean? Like the responses were a bit shit. Like it just seemed too rehearsed. Too.
It's bad.
Yeah.
I think they need to like drop that. I guess
yeah.
You know, they're committed to it because there's no after sun. But
Yeah.
it's really, I thought it was very, very poor. And even the things that Maya could have asked her about, just because realistically, she was in there and she was everybody's brethren. And when she even did ask her about Toby and Georgia, the answer didn't answer the question. It was literally like, what are you even talking about? She wants to know what your opinion on it is. Like, what do you
yeah,
think?
she gave a PR opinion.
It was dry. I was literally like, we can sack this off. And I needed tomorrow night.
Yeah,
and
do you know
like,
what I mean?
why are we ending here? You give this episode was a sack of shit, and then we didn't even get a preview.
Yeah. It's almost like they should have done the recoupling earlier in the episode, so we could have got the interview, then gone back to the villa. That would have been better. Do you know what I mean? Because like, or you end on the sadness of Kaz leaving, and that's it. Do you know what I mean? Because that would have been a better ending. The interview wasn't great. Yeah, Beth, I agree. It was terrible. They didn't have nothing to ask her. It's true, because she didn't have a role. She didn't have a. She was just a friend. She didn't have her own real journey. It didn't work out. And it just goes back, you know, watch our very first episode on this when we was talking before we talked about society. If Kaz goes in, we're going to worry for her.
Yeah. She literally lived out everything that we said when we were going on who would be the black girl to go in.
Yeah.
And when we got to Kaz, it's like, Kaz ain't going to give us anything other than side cast member.
Yeah.
Like, she's going to be best friend, Oracle, Sage.
Yeah.
You know, I think they almost all said that in different ways. Like Chris was like, you know, she had a good word for everybody. Like, it was like, what is she? Like, flipping 60 years old? Like, it's out of order.
No, it is very, very out of order. I did see Rachel Finney, who was, I can't remember what season she was in, but she was the bombshell girl, black girl that walked in like a dinosaur.
Like a duck.
People remember. She posted the other day, I think very, very recently, maybe within the last day. She said, just know that the Black Islanders are talking in the DMs. A lot were declined, some were refused, but there's still many to pick from. Where the fuck are they on our screens? I also like to point out I want diversity reflected in all aspects: ethnicity, body type, disability, etc. I, of course, just speak more where I relate, kind of thing. So guys are talking, they're watching it too, and they're seeing this is
well, it's very obvious. Also, Deji has a TikTok saying similar, just like where is everybody? But he's put it out in like quite a comedic way. He is like,
is it?
Where are all the guys? Like, where are all the blacks? Like, what's happened? Did everybody turn it down? And in the comments, everybody's like, but why are you not on it? Like, if you're going to talk, because he could also be going in.
Yeah.
But, I think they said no in the same way Zara didn't make it in, and they were like, no, we're not. And I think the people that were like, yeah, I would go on it, they decided that isn't what we want. We don't actually want that storyline. We don't want diversity. We want Kaz to be the only girl. We want everybody to be talking about she's the only one, and there's a lack of diversity. Because on the other side of that, there's a whole load of white folk that absolutely love this season.
Well, this is the thing. They do, but they're not loving it the way they loved it before, because the numbers are down.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The numbers are down, and this should show. Like, you know, sometimes if you can't hear, you must feel, isn't it? There must be some sort of exec that's just like, no, this is what the people want. And they're just like, the diversity people are just like, okay.
Yeah. Do your thing, innit?
Do it. But I can't lie, like it's gonna be a hard watch now. It's gonna be a really hard watch because I can't. This was so boring. There's so much blonde in there. I don't know. Like I'm not interested in this.
No, because the twins aren't interesting.
Mm.
Like, you know, when you're like, so they're just giggly. Even when Kaz was leaving, why have they got the biggest grins on their faces? They're literally like walking smiles. All they do is just grin at stuff. They're very vacuous. So what are we gonna get? Like, Joe is okay, but he can only bounce off of people. Like, he's not gonna be there. So what are we gonna get?
Alto. So I don't know what we're gonna get. We're just gonna get. I don't know. Her moving on to. I don't know what we're gonna get. Seriously. 353 said, I think it's called Rage Farming. We'll hate watch it. Yeah, I mean, we will, but I don't think it's going to be as big numbers as they expect. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is like, I think the wider population in this country hate watch when there's diversity. Do you know what I mean? So I think it works in the opposite way and they get the numbers and engagement, but it doesn't work in this way. Like, because they don't care.
And we're not, you know, because this is the thing, it definitely is. There's you mine for Black opinions and they know what they're doing, but we're over it because it's being done consistently. I can't even be bothered to tweet anymore. It's like, what's the point? You know, there was a few years ago where, you're getting all that engagement. We're literally over it. So you got more engagement last season when you gave us Black relationships. You got more engagement. So you know, I can see maybe they'll stick with this for a couple more seasons, but your numbers are going to drop.
I don't think they can. I think they scrap this. This is a waste of money. To be fair, they put the money. They didn't even put all the money in.
They took their money out. They gave them nothing. No casa. No games. Like, literally, no
challenges. Like, what the hell? One challenge, the whip. What do you call it? The pie challenge. Shit. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Listen, I mean, if you guys will come back for the review as it goes on, it's probably going to be half an hour, and then we're just going to be chatting to you guys. Because watching white folks play,
mate.
Okay.
It's a mad thing. It's a.
May as well look outside my window.
Honestly, I'm like, we've gone back 10 years. Like, what the fuck? This is crazy. Seriously.
Daily Diary, you need to keep on going. We should actually, we're going to work out a rota kind of system of doing reviews with other people as well. To keep us going while this isn't that great. So I'll be in touch, defo.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, I think that's it really for today.
Oh, did you see that? 353, Joe and Yewande are best mates. I hope he's going to deliver Arabella her final blow rather than properly pursue her.
No, that's crazy. What if they're best mates? What's he doing with her? Like,
maybe he's going to cut her down even further. This could be interesting.
Wait, let me see if is Thingy out yet? I don't even know. Sorry, I'm all going.
Aaron's asking Nana on unseen bits were Cal and Kaz close. No, but they did have a couple of combos. But I wouldn't say that they were close. Really, Kaz on unseen bits spent a lot of time with Toby. It was mainly around Toby and Molly that you saw that. And then later towards the end is when Sophie had come in. So they were kind of like showing that a bit as well. But yeah, I didn't see anything with Kaz and Cal, like she was his brethren too at all. That's new.
Yeah, they kind of forced that towards it. I don't know. Maybe they were hiding it as well.
I noticed that. Like, he also seemed a little bit cut up, but
yeah.
I don't know if they
I thought, like, is there feelings there? That's what I was thinking. Like, what the hell?
Olivia said she isn't going in, and Faye apparently turned it down.
Good.
Last minute.
No, not good for Faye. I wanted Faye.
Yeah. They kind of need a Faye in there, to be fair. But yeah, she decided it wasn't. Well, she knew. She knows her type, innit? So she probably had figured they're not even going to bring in my type, and I'm then going to be a flipping storyline like that.
Yeah, I couldn't thingy, man. Probably also as well, you know, like sometimes they float names and you see the reaction, and so many people did not like Olivia. So
yeah,
it's just like she's like probably thinking, oh, I can't do that again.
Yeah,
Love
that
Island.
would be hard.
Oh,
Sponsored by Google Pixel 8.
Let's go.
Go.
I don't know what to like think about being Chris. Like he's got such a big, like, jokey personality.
Talk.
Like, what's the real you? Yeah. But I just feel like, obviously, over time, it's just grating on me. If his energy is already grating on you now, imagine it a year down the line. Like, this should be like honeymoon, amazing. Another thing, plot twist. I don't know if it's just me just overthinking situation, because Callum's just so nice, like so genuine, so lovely.
I definitely think you need to explore this with Callum.
I told you.
You did.
I'll be honest, I'm gonna like expose my game.
Go on.
I just wanted to call you for a chat.
Boy, me for sure.
Yeah.
Really fire.
I don't think he's his type.
Me? Why? What's going on? Who is it?
Oh, it's Georgia S showing her what's happening. She's such a bitch.
She spoke to you.
No, why?
I just saw her grab him, that's all.
Oh.
Islanders, it's time to get glam because tonight the Villa will host a VIP performance from an international superstar. Hashtag rewind. Hashtag fill me
in. Let's play noise.
Right, who's got buttons off?
Wow.
I'm having this conversation with my man.
I'm only doing it because it's a big night. Okay?
No, of course, babe. Craig's coming.
I can't with Anton. I can't. You can't take him serious. That can't be your man. Who's got bronzer? No.
I'm only doing it because Craig's coming.
But they've had Craig David already. So are
they friends?
No, he does. I remember he loves Craig David.
I know. Like, what the fuck?
I need bronzer. Oh
Oh
my god. Big mama's boy.
No, Anton's a joker.
Imagine they're going backwards, so they couldn't even bring in a new performer.
That's
They
what I'm
probably
saying.
got Craig for cheap.
That's what you should do. First thing is drying in my granddad's hair.
Like, what track is Craig gonna do that he didn't do the last time he was in there? Oh my god.
Not even, I wouldn't even minded like Daniel Bedingfield or something. Do you know what I mean? Like that would have been cool. But bro, where's Nelson just done a song with him? Oh really? I actually quite
Maybe
like.
should have put Wes in.
Yeah, Wes' music is alright.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
Philly even.
He doesn't take that
Actually
one.
putting young Philly in there kind of makes a bit of sense.
Does he do music?
Yeah.
What do you mean? No, I'm still.
Yeah, he's still got tracks. He's actually even got a new single out at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like Afrobeat-ish called Grey.
Oh.
But Craig is unnecessary, but okay.
Yeah, she didn't like Chris. I just knew she was gonna move to Callum, and I'm happy for it. I'm here for it.
I mean, I don't know. I can't see it from Callum, maybe Callum's gonna go along with it because I don't think he's interested in the twins either. So he may be glad of the diversion from the blondes. But I don't think he's like Joanna's his flavor either. I don't know. That's weird. And isn't that weird? Like your best brethren was just in a second ago coupled up with him, giving him drama. Like, is that not
snakes liver together? Yeah. Seriously. That's a friend. Oh my god.
Erin said Craig needs exposure too, Nana. I know.
Yeah. I love Craig. I do.
I do.
But we've had him before. That's the thing. So I would have liked to see someone else. There's just so many other people, and it's just like, what is this? This seems like, you know what this seems like? This seems like the 10-year anniversary again. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it seems like that's what they're trying to do here. It's just like, nah. Nah.
Yeah. Bring in all the old faves, because Craig, at that time when Craig came in, that was when he was like, you know, he had gone for time, and it was like he had re-emerged, and everybody was excited to see Craig David back. We're not now. Like,
no.
We've had him everywhere at this moment in time. So I think, like, have the young uns. I really think Billy would have been a good one. I mean, somebody said that Samira does music, but Wes would have been a great one as well.
Oh,
he's
you know
actually
what?
quite successful.
What's that other girl? Not Artinchella. It's another kind of thingy name. She's like blonde, very kind of wavy, long hair. And she sang on the show. She was like, she actually sang on the show. She was just like, yeah, I'm a singer, and then she'd start singing.
Oh my God, you know what? Antigone, that's
it.
Yeah. If you're going to be for real, you want to save money,
Becky
Hill could have actually done an all-stars of the stars that were in the show that are singers.
Yeah, they should make a song.
Could have done a medley. No, we're not having Becky Hill again.
Becky Hill, not Becky fucking Hill, Dammy.
We are never. No one ever wants to see Becky Hill ever in life.
I'm sorry. Yeah, like, why is she so tied to the thingy? Beverly saying he has a show coming in March, I'm guessing, trying to sell tickets. Yeah, it's true.
She also said no to Antigone. No, man, I'm telling you, my medley idea of all-star singers is a great one. They missed the trick.
I think so. Zara singing a line in there. Yeah. Bring Neo was the best one that they've ever had.
Yeah.
Neo was.
If you're gonna do bringbacks for real, bring back Neo.
Bring Neo, or I'm not here for any of it.
No, that's poor. The
only
one that
is true.
Is Anton.
Even got, if he wasn't so controversial, they could have even got Wiley. That even makes sense. Like, do you know?
Wiley. Wiley can't even last long on Insta. We defo don't need Rita Ora ever again.
Absolutely not. That was terrible. Cool. Very, very bad. Molly is winning with Tom. You think she might though? To be fair, I'm not gonna lie. She might win with Tom.
Yeah. I did want that Molly and Callum dream to be realized, but I feel like maybe the ship really, really has sailed. But who knows? Let's see. Maybe we'll have that twist.
Lynn, yes. Yeah.
Lani Good's music is actually surprisingly good. Bad. It's actually quite good.
The statistics say so, yeah, but no, you're probably right.
Yeah, Molly probably is gonna win with Tom.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the episode is dry, Lynn. It really was. But yeah, tonight. So we didn't even know what's coming tonight, right? Oh no, we just saw.
Yeah.
Bro.
See?
Is that dry?
The first look was that boring. You had just forgot about it. Yeah. What we're gonna have is them getting ready. We're gonna see Craig probably gonna do 7 days or something. Is that what the tune is even called? 7 days. Can't even remember. You know, take around on Tuesday. We were making love on Wednesday. That he's gonna do that track.
You know, it's tune. And Thursday and Friday.
Or maybe he'll do the hashtag. So we're gonna get Rewind. He'll do Fill Me In, and one of his new tracks. And Tom's gonna be crying tears of joy. Oh my God. Yeah. Everybody's saying that we're not gonna get a Casa Amor, but maybe
we're not.
So I don't know.
If we are, we should get it. We have to get it. No, there's not enough time because they would have to do a couple of days, and then I don't think there's enough time. You would love for Bev. You would love for Sophie and Callum. Really? I mean, they would look cute together. They would look cute together, but I think
Sophie and Callum. I could see it. Ooh,
no, I
don't know. Yeah, there's not enough time for that to even develop, innit?
I think Callum wants a kind of smarter girl. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying that Sophie's like super thingy, but like, if you think about Molly and Georgia S, they're layered.
You don't think Sophie? I feel like Sophie fits in there. I just don't know if he would want anybody black adjacent. I don't think that's his type. Is why I don't think he would like Joanna
So
either.
you think?
I think he likes Caucasians
Okay.
more than intelligence, because I think Sophie probably and Molly are kind of similar people. No, you think? You think she's simple? Is it because the twins have come in and they're her best friends?
Yes, that's part of it. Because of her decision making, the things that she says.
You're out of order. Erin, I'm feeling you. You know, Erin says, "Let's just wrap this season up. I'm tired."
Yeah.
I'm feeling
It could
you.
end this week. It could end on Sunday. I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Even Friday.
Yeah. 2 more days.
Yeah. Seriously. But guys, we will be back again tomorrow at 12, where we'll be giving you our opinion on tonight's episode. Make sure you follow us on Your Aunties Could Never, Nana Evans Com, and Hey, it's Sade Salami. Subscribe to all our channels. I haven't been looking at our numbers yet, but I'm going to start looking at our numbers to make sure that you guys are subscribed to our other channels as well. But the like button.
Yes, for real. That's a good idea. Yes, so tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah. Put the like button as well. Replay gang, leave us a comment, and we'll see you tomorrow, guys. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.